Welcome all, everybody. It is From the Pocket, returning after the briefest of hiatuses. We missed Sunday. You know, we were busy. It was a busy weekend for your boy. So apologize for that, but we're back here to talk about these Week 6 matchups, here to catch up on all the news, and there has been a lot of it. Christian, how are you, my dude? How is your week going?
Not too bad, honestly. Excited. UNT has a chance to become ranked. They got a game Friday night versus South Florida. I think they're ranked 24. We've been playing pretty well. Got a dude, freshman from Leander, which is in Austin. For all those people that, if you watch and you're from that area, you know where Leander is. So I might be going to that game It's on Friday.
Oh, I'm jealous.
6:30. So hopefully we get a win and we get ranked because offensively we've been killing it.
I mean, holy moly. These scores, 36, 45, 59, 33, 51.
Baseball playoffs are already done kicked off. WNBA, their playoffs is going. Basketball season is just a few weeks away. Preseason's going on right now. So in the NHL, I'm trying to go to I've been telling myself we need to go to a Stars game for years now.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about here, Christian. I don't want to spend too much time on Week 5. You know, we kind of just should have done that on Sunday. We didn't, but there are some headlines I do want to get into briefly. One, you know, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on the Ravens? Like before, I kind of the courtesy Ravens check in.
I've become radicalized on the Ravens, for me, anything short of the AFC Championship game this year, you got to part ways with John Harbaugh. Like, that's where I'm at this point. You can go look. I mean, he's been there, this is his 19th season, correct?
08 was his – no, not quite 19. 2008 was his first season. It's like his 17th season or something
17 seasons, you know, and like you wait till the end of the season. I'm not saying John Harbaugh needs to be one of these coaches that are on the hot seat that need to be fired immediately, but you let him finish out the season, and like I said, anything short of the AFC Championship, you got to let him go. And, you know, and shout out to him. He's sticking with their defensive coordinator. Is it Zach Orr?
Yeah, Zach Orr.
He's been terrible. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's only his second year. We saw this last year. They did get it fixed, but now they're coming in this year. And look, to be fair, you know, they have a bunch of starters on that defense out, but this Houston Texans team, bro, you let them come into your building who has been offensively challenged the whole month of September, and you let them drop 40 on you, something's got to change. So, and look, hopefully, if John Harbaugh isn't the head coach of the Ravens anymore, come on down to Miami, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not a knock on John. First off, I am not quite there yet with you on being radicalized.
Like,
I get it, but
and this defense is awful, and they have done. You know, he has the stat with, you know, the blown leads in the fourth quarter when they're up 14,
I hear
up
you.
7. Like,
but again, like, there's not a lot of coaches better than John Harbaugh, and I get it, like, but and look, I'm not gonna say you don't consider it if this season doesn't turn around and you don't achieve what you're trying to achieve. You know, I do think he has earned the opportunity to get himself out of this hole, but which goes to what you're saying, right? We're not going to fire him mid-season.
No.
But it's also could just be maybe it's time for a change of pace for everybody. You know, it's not a knock on Harbaugh, it's not a knock on Baltimore. It's just, hey, this has ran its course. Let's get some new leadership in here. Give John Harbaugh an opportunity to go somewhere else. which I mean he would be the
he'd be
coaching
the top
candidate
prospect,
of the offseason.
And I'm like, hey, bro, come to Miami, please.
Yeah, maybe he wants to go to Miami. That'd be a I don't know. Going from Baltimore to Miami, no offense. Like I would say the same thing about the Cowboys, but like those organizations are just not on the same level of how they run. But hey, maybe you just need a coach to turn it all around for you.
It can't happen.
It could. It could. But I do hear you. I'm not quite there yet. I think the big news for me that I wanted to talk about was this Jonathan Gannon stuff is just crazy. I don't know. What were your thoughts about that? Did you have any thoughts on that whole fiasco? Him basically punching his player on the sideline?
I only saw the back angle. I haven't seen any of the other footage. So like, it looked like he did punch him. Was that like
he punched him? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He punched him.
Yeah, you shouldn't be putting your hands on players, obviously.
Any grown person.
Any grown man. Like you look. I mean, it's your coach, so you can't swing on your coach. But good on the player for holding restraint, because you can't do.
That's what I'm saying. There might have been a lot of players who might have said, "I'm not."
So good on that player. I mean, he probably felt bad. It was close. Look. I seen the play. It was close.
I honestly am not like they ruled it that way. That's how it's being talked. That's what it is. I am not fully convinced he dropped that ball before the goal line.
I mean, but still, dude, just go get a step or two in the end zone, just so it's not an issue. But yeah, it was close. That was teetering on thing. But like look. Jonathan Gannon you shouldn't put your hands on anybody, especially a grown person like that. Like, you lucky that man didn't feel some type of way. But I mean, his job is on the line, so like there is a bit of like stress, and like, I mean, you were 7.5 favorites coming into this game. You were blowing this team out throughout the game, like in the first half at least. And yeah, just to lose that way in an embarrassing fashion like that, I mean, that sucks. And like, I bet he feels that pressure. Like, hey, like, this is supposed to be our year to maybe like turn it around. It's not looking good. We're 2-3 right now. Not out of it, obviously. Not out of it, but you're 2-3, and
I don't know, honestly. Again, like I'd be silly if I said they were out of it like through 5 weeks. Like, we see how, it's you see these memes right now of like Baker Mayfield and Daniel Jones and like all these random quarterbacks, and people are just like, is it just going to be one of these weird years? And it's like, probably not. This is how it always goes. You're like in the first month and a half of the season, and it's always these weird teams that are shining through, and some of them do stick throughout the rest of the season. But you're going to get to the end of the season, and it's going to be Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Matt Stafford, and so, like, I don't want to say they're out of it. I have them in the playoffs, but like, it's getting hard for me to not say it. There is clear they are by far, to me, they are definitively the worst team in their division. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even like the gap between them, the Rams, the Niners, and the Seahawks. I mean, it is a noticeable gap. And I know, like, they were, all these walk-off field goal losses and stuff. I don't care. Like, you got to win those. That's what the NFL is. The NFL is these one-possession games, and you're losing all the one-possession games at the time of year. You're supposed to win those, because this is when Kyler Murray is at his best. This is the time of year where it's like, we're going to be able to rattle off wins, and hopefully we can win enough to kind of hold down the fort when we get to this very tough back half where we lose anyway. And you're losing these games. You're losing to the Titans. Like, you can't lose to the Titans. Like, it's just, I think it's, that's why I would say, like, I think they're done, not because they're only 2-3 and they can't recover that, but it's because they're losing at the time of year that they need to bank wins as much as possible, because we know they're going to lose in the back half of the year. So it's, yeah, Cardinals fans, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of sad that I feel like one of my playoff picks is already dead, to be honest.
I won't go that far. They are 2-3.
I've been radicalized. How about that? Let's talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals are getting a new quarterback in Joe Flacco. I got to say, I'll just go quick on this. I was a fan of this move. I mean, you have to move off of Jake Browning. Like this man is bad. I mean, he's just he cannot go. It's statistically speaking, you're like, well, at some point he's not going to have 2 or 3 interceptions in a game, and he just keeps having 2 or 3 interceptions in a game, and it's like you've been blown out 3 straight weeks now. Like, at what point are we just like banking on that stat coming true versus just being like, it's just time to move off this guy? Yeah, I think he has not been good in Cleveland. I mean, he really hasn't.
No, yeah.
I mean, there's a reason he got benched for Dylan Gabriel. So I'm hoping maybe a change of scene will be good. Like, to be fair, going from Cleveland to Cincinnati is an upgrade. I mean, you have T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, so maybe he can have a little bit more to do with in that system. The system is
that offensive line. Though.
It's bad, and he's
offensive line.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. That offensive line is very sus, but I mean the Bengals had to do this. I mean you had to. Like I saw a thing.
They do something.
I mean it was like this was a move made out of desperation, and that's fine. And it's like 100%. Like they were desperate. All right, Christian. Well, unless you got something else you want to talk about, I think it's time to move on. All right.
Real quick. I don't know where to slot this in, so I'm just gonna slide it in here.
Sure.
So on Twitter, on Twitter now. Again, this is Twitter. A lot of crazy stuff gets said on that website there. So, quick thing, I'm seeing, I'm on Dolphins Twitter and all that stuff. So. Reddit sometimes, and I'm seeing rumors, NFL rumors about Mike McDaniel could be getting fired. He's on the hot seat. It's like, yeah, you're up 17-0 in the second quarter to the Carolina Panthers, and then we all know how that story ended at the end of that game. And so, I'm seeing all that, like, Mike McDaniel's on hot seat. I'm like, okay. But, there's one name I'm missing when I'm seeing that, Jake. I'm like, where, I keep looking through it. I'm like, where's Chris Greer? And look, I'm not going to sit here. I don't know if you have an argument for Mike McDaniel to keep his job. Sure, go ahead. But to me, in my opinion, I don't think he's proven anything really to say he should still keep this job if, which we're on the track to, miss the playoffs and all that stuff. But why is Chris Greer not on these rumors? Like, what's going on here? Like, man been GM since 2012? I could be wrong.
No, he's been there for a while.
He's been there for a while, and we have had 0. Let me say it again. 0 playoff wins in his tenure. And I'm not saying anything about Chris Greer being on the hot seat. And I'm just saying all McDaniel being on the hot seat and all that stuff. Like, Stephen Ross, like, what? I just don't understand. And, like, look, if we follow Mike McDaniel either at the end of the year or during the season or whatever, which is probably trending to the latter there, you need to get Chris Greer out of there as well. Like, if I had to choose which one should be fired, it's Chris Greer. Like, probably should get them both out, but, like, if I had to pick one person, it's Chris Greer. Like, it's a no. Like, I'm just like confused. I'm like, yeah, Mike McDaniel should be on the hot seat, of course. Like, obviously, it's not going well, but he's not constructing this roster. he didn't laugh last season when asked about the offensive line. He's like, I think y'all are more worried about that than we are. And our offensive line still garbage. It was garbage last year, and it's still garbage this year. Our first round pick, Kenneth Grant. I'm watching tape of him getting bullied out there, bro.
Oh no, really?
Just bullied out there. And this, we tweaked the offensive line here. We, drafted a bunch of defensive linemen here, and we still ass.
Man, no, I feel. Look, if we get to the end of the season and Mike McDaniels is fired and Chris Grier keeps his job, that is going to be bizarre. Like, I'll say that. Like, I don't know what the rumors like are or aren't as far as like everything coming out of Dolphins camp, but like, there's just no shot, right? No shot you keep Chris Grier not.
Look, and it's just rumors, and it's on Twitter, so like I'm not trusting it, but like I think it's absolutely insane if we come at the end of the year and Mike McDaniel and hell, even Anthony Weaver gets fired and Chris Grier gets to choose another head coach and another, OC and DC.
I wonder what Chris Grier's relationship is with the owner.
It has to be fantastic.
I guess. But no, I feel you. All right. Well, you ready to get to Jake's picks, Christian?
Yeah. Real quick. Sorry about not doing tiers. It was just had CPR training, so I didn't get to make it this year. But as you recall, last week we had 3 teams facing elimination.
Oh yeah.
Those were the Jets, Titans, and Saints.
Wow.
Unfortunately, one team has been eliminated, and that is the Jets.
And it wasn't even
next
close.
week, wasn't even close. So next week, we will not be seeing the Jets on the tiers. Titans and Saints get to survive. They both got their first wins of the season, and the Jets are winless. According to NFL Pro, there is a 3% chance of the Jets making the playoffs, but we all know that is really 0.
Honestly, I'm shocked it's that high.
Right?
I'm shocked it's that high.
I mean, they would have to win out. Like, they would have to win out here, and they're not doing that. Hopefully Aaron Glenn can turn it around, but it's not looking good. I'm hoping he gets, a year or 2. He should get 5, and realistically, but he is playing in New York, and New York media and stuff isn't always very kind. So I'm rooting for him though. But yeah, it's not looking good though.
No, I hear you. All right, bet. Let's get it started in here. All right, Jake's picks. Okay, Christian, I won't lie to you. I had one of the best weekends of football I've ever had this past week.
Nice.
I have kind of a trifecta thing going every weekend, right? I have the Cowboys, I have my fantasy teams, and I have my bets, right? And my weekend is based on how well all 3 of those things go.
Yeah.
It is. So this week, I had the Cowboys win in a blowout.
Yeah.
I went 3-0 on my fantasy teams.
Yeah.
And I went...
Damn, you're in 3 leagues? Damn.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I only do leagues when I get invited to them. And I always get invited to one more than I want. And I don't really like fantasy football that much. That's a little bit of a spicy take by me. I'm not a big fan of fantasy football. I just do it because I have friends who do it, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll do it for the homies. But I really, if I did not do fantasy football one year, I would not care. I would not care. Anyway, that's my opinion of fantasy football. But I am in 3 leagues this year, so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll try. Went 3-0 in those leagues, and I went 4-1 in bets last week. Christian, 12-13.
Yeah.
We're 12-13 on the season after a very pitiful 3. What were we? We were at one point 3-7. We were 5-10 at our lowest. We're 12-13. We're back in it. We're back in it.
Let's the recap. Cardinals Didn't hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
It was gonna.
It was on the trend, but yeah.
All right, let's go through these picks from me last week. Broncos plus 3.5. Dicey. 17-3 at fourth quarter. I was like, well, that's a miss. Okay.
They came back.
Nah, they came back. They won. They won that. All right, but that's a hit.
Ineptitude on offense.
Saints minus 1.5. To me, made me look like a genius. I saw it in my mind's eye. I was like, at some point they're gonna get a defensive touchdown, and they did.
Spencer Rattler has been sneakily good. Like completion percentage, he's up there. He's been, the years where I forgot who's coach. Oh, Dennis Allen and stuff. Kellen Moore has kind of. I know they're not winning, but he's kind of fixed Spencer. Right? Like he's playing pretty solid through these 5 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like the Saints are really finding their rhythm as a team. Like they got that. They kind of bottomed out. I think they're not great on the road. First off, they had that horrible game against the Seahawks, but even against the Bills, they played close. Spencer Rattler is getting better week by week. This defense is starting to come together, which I feel like I want to know. I want to do a deep dive on this one day. How defenses perform who have new defensive coordinators early on. I feel like they always perform terribly. Like sometimes not like you would look at Lou Anarumo and Indy and go, yeah, that defense has been really good. But like the Cowboys were bad under Mike Zimmer last year, and they got steadily better. They've been bad under Matt Eberflus. Maybe after this win against the Jets, you're going to start seeing him start getting a little steadily better. The aforementioned Saints, like this defense is starting to find its groove as well. Like I'd be curious to know what that data is. But nevertheless, Saints minus 1.5. It hits. It was. I talked myself into it. The more we discussed it last week, and I'm glad I did. Patriots plus 8.5. That one was so weird to me. I was like, look, I didn't even pick the Patriots to win the game, but I was like, they're getting 8.5 points against a division opponent that can't play defense. I'm like, this is going to be like a 30-24 game or something. Like, I don't understand how you're giving me this many points with the like. And I mean, I did. He did, and I had him in fantasy. Yeah. Well, I literally was. It doesn't matter. I don't have to go into that. But either way, I was sitting here wondering, like, am I missing something? Is Drake May hurt? Is what is happening? Why is this line so crazy? Nothing was crazy.
I just think it was like, I guess the Bills kind of overhype. They have been the only undefeated team, and the Patriots have played them tough here and there. They've gotten one over on the Bills lately, but I think it was just like an overcorrection of what the Bills actually are, and they're still a good team.
Yeah, no, and Bills are still a very good team. I have the Patriots going to the playoffs this year, so 3-2, Bills now 4. Bills are still going to win this division.
Patriots going away. They could they could be on the Bills' heels. Their next few games pretty favorable. I think they're playing the Saints. Let's say they have the Giants and
I think they have the Panthers.
Panthers. Okay, so they're
they just played the Panthers. They just played the Panthers.
Their next 4 games. They got 2 road games and then 2 home games. They got to go on the road to the Saints. Then they got to go on the road to the Titans, and then at home they get the Browns and Falcons, and then in November they do have to go on the road to the Bucs. Yeah,
they could be on a roll here these next few weeks. So it's. I just 8.5 points. I was like, that's crazy, y'all. Like, I'll just take that free win. I'm so confused by it, and it was. They won outright, which I didn't expect, but they did. And then our last winner, Bucks plus 3. That one looked dicey. They got up to an early lead, and it was like they're running away with this, and then it just became a shootout, awesome shootout.
Also, love those jerseys.
Yeah, the creamsicles. Yeah, it looks nice when you're winning, And the Seahawks jersey was great too. Those both teams. I like those old school style jerseys. And I'll say this, just because we didn't get a chance to talk about it, that game was straight up a battle of two receivers. It was Emeka Egbuka and Jackson Smith and Jigba just seeing who can do the dopest catch. It was like a dunk contest for receivers. It was like, all right, it's the Bucs' turn. Oh, there goes Emeka Egbuka making an amazing catch. All right, now it's the Seahawks' turn, and they're throwing it to and Jigba makes a great catch. Like it was so good. It was so good. It was awesome.
Yeah, they both balled.
And the Bucs get the win. Sam Darnold, not totally his fault, but he throws an interception, and it sets the Bucs up for a walk-off. So Bucs get +3, and they win outright. And then I had the Chargers -2.5. Bro.
What is going on with the Chargers?
I have no idea what that was.
They'll get it fixed because they're playing the Dolphins here. I think it's their offensive line, but still, Justin Herbert, I'm sorry. Yes, I see the talent. He has the potential. I see it all. But at the same time, I'm tired of the excuses. Yes, his offensive line is hurt. I understand.
Everybody's hurt. It's
but
not
everybody's hurt, bro.
But this is also like Baker is out here missing at one point
winning
2
games.
receivers, missing offensive linemen, and he is winning games. And trust me, the Chargers defense is better than the Bucs defense. And he is out here winning game after game after game by the skin of his teeth. And it's like, well, what do you want Justin Herbert to do? He's missing 2 tackles. And it's like, bro, I don't care. If this is a top 5 quarterback, he wins these games.
Thank you.
He wins these games.
I'm tired of these ifs.
I just
put
don't.
Up or shut.
I just don't care. And I was devastated by that because I looked at this game and I was just like -2.5 against the Commanders. I'm like, the Chargers are going to win this game, no problem. And they were up 10-0. They were up 10-0.
Both of us don't believe in the Commanders.
And they went up 10-0, and then it just nothing.
Jane Daniels' first game back. He's sort of healthy. Man was wearing a knee brace.
Still no Terry.
Still no scary Terry.
And they just rolled him. I mean, it was
cooked by
bad.
Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, so that was very devastating for me. I thought the Chargers, they were up 10-0, and I'm sitting here, practicing my take to myself, I don't know why that line, that was so obvious to me, and then they just get smacked up, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So, anyway, that was my one miss. But, Christian, we got 5 more games to give out today. 5 more games. Off the rip, Christian.
Off the rip.
This week's slate of games are trash.
Oh.
I don't know if you've seen them, but they're not good.
There's
almost no good games this week. If you need to take a week off to go hang out with your girlfriend or your wife, if you squint and look in a certain way, Ravens Rams is interesting. If you're a sicko, you might look at the Patriots Saints and go, "I watched
Chiefs
that."
might be the best game.
Lions Chiefs, that's Sunday night football. Just go hang out with your family. Just be back for Sunday night football. Just be back for Sunday night football.
The early windows are garbage.
I mean, the Bucks 49ers, but
getting
off topic. We're getting off topic. We got to pick these games here. All right, here we go.
Where we going?
All right, I got a lot of favorites this week again. I'm going.
Don't throw your Cowboys in there, aren't you?
We'll see about that, won't we?
We'll see.
I got Steelers -5.5 against the Browns.
Oh, we're going with the Steelers.
I just Steelers. The Browns. I don't know.
Steelers got a bye last week, so
I don't know what the Cleveland Browns did to piss off the world, but this is just crazy what they made this team do. They had to go on the road to Detroit. On the road to Detroit. The next week, they traveled to London to play the Vikings.
Yes.
And this week, no rest. They're traveling on the road for the third straight week to play division rival Steelers, who are coming off a bye week. What the? That is insane. Why would you do that? Why would you make a team do that? That's the Steelers went to Dublin, and the NFL said, "All right, thanks for going to Dublin for us. Here's your bye week." The Browns go to London, and they're like, "Oh, I hope you're ready to go play the Steelers in Pittsburgh." Yeah. Like I don't know. That's just crazy to me. I'm going Steelers -5.5 for that reason. Rookie quarterback in his second game playing a Steelers defense that at least I, in theory, still believe in.
Hey, I think they've been playing a bit better these last few weeks.
They're bad. The Browns are bad on the road. Their defense, for whatever defense travels, not the Browns. Browns defense doesn't travel. I think the Steelers is a good spot for them. They have the advantage in passing efficiency, rushing efficiency, and pressure rate. They have the second highest turnover differential. I just really like I like the Steelers this week. I think they're coming together as a team. They're getting a bye, and I expect them to probably win pretty convincingly on Sunday. All right, let's go to New Orleans and New England. I'm going back to now.
Back to the well?
Well, who though? I went Patriots and Saints last week. Going back to the well.
Sure. I mean, 3.5.
I'm going Saints plus 3.5.
Okay.
Going Saints plus 3.5. Saints plus 3.5 at home.
I mean, they are at home. Yeah.
Look, this Patriots team feeling themselves.
But the Saints might be feeling themselves too. They just got their first win too.
Yeah, but the Saints are an older team. They're an older team. They're more veteran team. They're not. They're going, yeah, we know we bad, though. We got to show up. The Patriots, though, they're like, oh, my God, are we Super Bowl contender? I'm seeing people put the Patriots in the Super Bowl contender window right now.
That's wild. Let you guys chill.
And they might win this game. They ain't winning this game by more than 3 points. We're going Saints plus 3.5. All right.
Okay.
I'll make this one quick. Cowboys -3.
Funny enough, though, Panthers 2 wins
at home. Yeah, they're good at home. That's why this was the last one I put on my list. I was a little nervous about it.
I'm a little nervous for you, but I mean, again,
I think the Cowboys. The Cowboys are way better at everything. I mean, they are like defensively it might be their weakest point, but the Panthers are horrible defensively, and the Cowboys defense is actually. It was okay against the Jets, which maybe you're like, how comparable are the Panthers and the Jets? You know, Rico Dowdle playing his old team, that'll be interesting. Yeah, he's coming off a massive game against your Dolphins. Yeah. So I don't know, but Cowboys have the edge in overall passing efficiency, rushing efficiency. They're way better at pressure rate. So I mean, Dak is just going to throw all over them. Javonte Williams is among the league leading rushers. In the NFL.
He's been balling.
So that's crazy. So yeah, I'll just go the Cowboys -3.
I like. I mean, look, we questioned Jerry, firing Mike McCarthy and hiring Brian Schottenheimer, but for so far this month, this past month, and a little bit into October, I think he's looked like a great hire.
I agree. I think. I mean, he's been doing okay. We'll have to see. We'll see how it goes. The back half of their schedule gets brutal. So like they really need to rack up wins here because they're not good. I mean, they got. You go look at that schedule later on as we get into November. I mean, it's like we got the Commanders next week, Cardinals, Raiders, and then it's Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders. That's 6 straight games. Including Christmas when we play the Commanders. So that's fun. But either way, this to me feels like a 30-20 game. Cowboys -3. I feel like they cover. I feel like the only way they don't cover this is if they lose randomly. And I don't think the Panthers will upset them. So I'm not confident enough to stay away from it. So I like Cowboys -3. Okay. Next one, we're going to Las Vegas.
Ooh.
2 teams that are falling out of the sky.
Yeah. What are you going with though?
I'm going Raiders -3.5.
Okay, they're fixing it. They're fixing it.
They're coming off tough road games. They're playing bad. They got embarrassed last week. They're
Geno
playing a
Smith
Titans
throwing
team,
interceptions.
and they're playing a Titans team that traveled cross country last week to play the Cardinals. They're coming back cross country for the second week in a row to play the Raiders, who are reeling. Titans are feeling real good about themselves. Oh my God, we got a win. Can't believe this is where the Titans get shellacked by a team that's trying to recover. The data, I can't remember this data point I saw, but it was something like, it's something stupid specific, but it's like, God, what is it? It's like a team that's coming off back-to-back road blowout losses and going home are like 60% plus against the spread or something. I totally butchered that stat, but it's something crazy like that, and the Raiders fit that, and the Titans I just think are not good, and I think they're going to get probably a little embarrassed.
I mean, that quarterback said they asked.
Yeah, I like Cam Ward, though.
If it wasn't for the Cardinals' mistakes, I mean, they probably lose that game. They're 0-5.
Yeah, but they won, and they're feeling good. Great comeback, and now you're going on the road again. I like the Raiders here. All right, last one. Guys, we're going to do this every time until y'all learn the lesson that I am trying to tell you. Because we have to be simple men. We have to be simple men. We have to, journal some days, but not every day because we forget. We got to be on time for our meetings.
Yeah.
We got to do the dishes. We got to sit on our couch and watch Netflix. And we got to bet the Chiefs when they're getting or giving less than a field goal. And they're at home. Look, they're playing the Lions on Sunday Night Football. Everybody going to be like, I bet the Lions, go bet the Lions. This is the Chiefs. Look, they might. Every time I say this, they might. But 80% of the time, they don't. And that's all I care about. I'm going to go with the 80%. Again, we say it. We amended the rule. We won't bet it against the Eagles. Every other team, we bet it.
Well, I mean, that was a few years ago. But Lions did win over that.
They did. They did. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
80% of the time, you bet the Chiefs in this spot. So we're betting the Chiefs minus 2.5.
Is Rashee Rice?
No, Rashee Rice has one more game.
This is the last game.
Yeah, one more game. So Chiefs minus 2.5.
Hey,
this is the
offensively, they've been playing better. I'll give them that. I like Thornton. Worthy didn't do much in the Jags game, but that was still a solid game. It was just that bad pick by. Great play by the defense. Great play by the Devin Lloyd for the Jags. So good on the Jags. I wish we could have. If we would have, I would have liked to talk about the Monday night game, which I thought was a pretty good game.
And I will say this: Chiefs coming off a loss on a short week, that's tough. But I do think that bodes well for them to kind of focus up. And I mean, they're not sleeping on the line. Like this is a big. Like if they lose this game at home, they're 2-4. The Lions. This is their second straight road game.
Ooh.
So, that just, again, like, the Lions are a very good team.
Cincinnati,
but they still got to travel. That's still, like, they still have to get on a plane, sleep in a hotel. They're going to have to do it back-to-back weeks, and you're going to play the Chiefs in prime time. Is Patrick Mahomes going to lose this game? Probably. I just don't think so. I think they'll find a way to win. So, the data says they do. I'll go Chiefs minus 2.5. So, to recap, Cowboys minus 3, Steelers minus 5.5, Saints plus 3.5, Raiders minus 3.5, and Chiefs minus 2.5. Feels like a 3-2 week. I go 3-2. We're 500 on the year. We're 15-15, which is a nice place to be a third of the way through the season. We just got to focus up and have a good run. So we're on one right now. We've gotten 2 back-to-back winning weeks. We're 7-3. In our last 2 weeks. So 70% is pretty good. Let's see if we can do it again. All right, Christian, what is your bet of the week?
Am I 3-2? Did I hit my week 2? I think I hit my week.
Yeah, you're 3-2.
3-2, yeah. Cardinals had it for a lot of that game.
4-1, honestly, yeah.
Had it for most of that game, and then they decided to be the Cardinals. All right, so looking at it, this week isn't isn't too pretty.
It's a bad week of
Um,
football.
yeah, it's
This is
kind
the week that
of
really reminds you we're in the thick of it.
it's kind of not great. Thinking about that Rams. I mean, you let Houston put 40 on you.
Rams coming
That
off extended rest and a bad
Rams
loss on Thursday night.
Chargers are interesting. I know we just got done kind of poo-pooing on Herbert, but I mean it's Miami. You lose that game. There's a problem. There's a problem. Philly maybe, but I'll probably will stay away from that. That offense has just been in disarray. I'm gonna hit here. Is there any underdogs that
While you think about this, I just want to make a
like?
comment about the Ravens really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know they got spanked, but I'll tell you what. When Cooper Rush went out there, I saw a spark.
Those 10 points. Right?
I saw a spark.
Those 10 points.
I saw a spark. Remember all those people that said, "Hey, maybe the Cowboys should start Cooper Rush over Dak." Maybe. I'm not saying. I would never say that, but I'm just saying maybe. Remember when that was a mainstream opinion to have?
I think it was a bit of a hot take, but it was like a simmering take. I don't think it. Yeah,
I don't know. Those are pretty mainstream people saying it.
That is fair. Damn! Holy golly! Green Bay 14. I'm tempted on the Cincy bet.
Take Cincy?
Because these big point spreads, man. I swear the underdog has been covering. I don't know what the record is, but I feel like those.
I meant to look that up this past week. I said I would.
Oh yeah,
I meant to look that up.
I didn't realize it was that big of a line. I'm just now looking at it. So, but I don't think I'll go there. But if after this week, if Cincy covers this one, I might start going for the big underdogs because that has been a trend I have been noticing. But I think I'm gonna go with another favorite, and I think I'm gonna go.
Ooh, where's he going? Oh, he don't know.
They don't have the other Monday night game.
Oh yeah, there is 2 Monday night games. Where is that Monday?
NFL, stop doing that, please. Stop putting 2 Monday night.
Stop. I have a family.
Stop doing it.
Oh, there it is. It's Bears plus 4.5.
Okay. Give me. I just had it. Oh. Give me the Rams minus 7.5. I'm gonna go the Rams.
Dang, that's tough. Lamar's probably not playing, so.
Yeah, and that spark though. I'm worried about that spark.
Obviously. I did see a spark from Cooper Rush. So, look. They have the Rams right now, and
I get a bye week after,
yes. And then they're going Bears, Dolphins, Vikings are a little tough, Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers are tough, Bengals, Patriots. They're gonna go on a streak.
They can fix this, yeah.
Lamar will be back. Their defense will be healthier, and you're gonna start seeing. You're gonna look up, and this 1-5 Ravens team is going to be 7-5 before you know it, and we're gonna go, oh, okay, the Ravens are back. They're on a 6-game win streak, and they have the Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, and Steelers left. They can win those games. So, all right, but you're going Rams minus 7.5.
Yep.
All right, bet. All right, cool. Well, we picked them. Now let's actually pick them, Christian. We got to pick the games this week. Let's go ahead and start with this Thursday night game. We got the Eagles visiting the Giants. Saquon Barkley going home. Who you got here?
Just want to read a next gen stat that I thought was
love it.
Pretty fun. With all three for the Giants defense, Brian Burns Kevon Thibodeau and Abdul Carter on the field, the Giants have pressured quarterbacks on 45.7% of dropbacks and
Oh,
allowed a
nice.
dropback success rate of 40.2%, with only just two of them. So with only just two of those three, their pressure rate drops to 32.1%, and the drop back success rate increases to 46.8%. So I thought that was pretty interesting for the Giants. So they need all three to get to be pretty successful. But I'm gonna go Eagles, but man, dude, if I see another just god awful game plan or half of football, we got to start looking into maybe getting their offensive coordinator out of there. I don't know how you fix this, but I need the Eagles to play a normal game, like a normal front to back normal game by the Eagles here. But I think they should get the win. I mean, you're playing a rookie quarterback. Vic Fangio should have a great defensive plan for that. But yeah, Eagles offense, I'm a little worried about, obviously, but I still think they'll get the win. Um, I think the Giants maybe could cover. I don't know though.
I mean, they're at home. It's a
Yeah.
division game. It's a short week, but these short, like, it's also the data says these short week favorites tend to cover. So I'm staying
Oh,
away from it. I have no idea. I don't have a feel for this one. But Eagles are having team meetings and like they're downplaying. They're like it wasn't
now
like an
I
only
thought.
players meeting, but
Now I thought. Now look, Dolphins have a team meeting at the end week 2. A little crazy. We're in week 5. You're 4-1, and we're having team meetings in week 6.
the further we get into this, it's feeling more and more like the 2023 Eagles. And I'm a little nervous about that.
Hate to say it. I mean, it is starting to feel like that.
I hate to say it, and I really hope it's not. I hope this team really does like rise above that fray and they can do something great this year. But I don't know, man. Something's just I was downplaying it early, but something is really starting to just feel wrong. Um, but anyway, I digress. I'm still going Eagles. I'm not taking a rookie quarterback to beat the Eagles on a short week. I'm not doing it. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Right.
All right, let's go. Let's go across the pond. Let's go Jets and the Broncos. I mean, you know who I'm going with here.
This feels like it should be an upset.
No.
I'm not going it. I'm not picking it.
If the
I
Broncos
thought about it.
lose to the Jets, I'm writing them off. I'm done.
The Broncos?
I'm done. I'm off.
Damn.
I'm off. I'm
You're
off.
just
If they,
done.
I'm done. I'm done. If they lose to the Jets, I am done.
Really?
Dude, you're
Damn.
3-3. You're 3-3, and you've got 2. Nah, I can't. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
maybe that. I don't know. Maybe the Lions lose, or maybe the Lions beat the Chiefs, and
It's
I don't know.
not.
Maybe the Dolphins.
It's not
decide to
about
actually
their.
play football.
It's not about the standings. It's about
It's just
the loss
can't
to
lose.
the Jets. You cannot lose to the Jets. If you are a Super Bowl contender, like I think they might be, you cannot lose to the Jets.
But okay. I don't know. This feels like it could be. I'm not picking them. I'm going with the Broncos, but this feels like it could be a trap game. But I mean, just the Jets just not have looked really good. So and the Broncos have been picking it up. That defense is playing really well. Bo Nix is seeming like he's getting it together. But so you better not look past them. But I feel like this. I wouldn't be surprised if I wake up Sunday, late morning or whatever, Sunday afternoon, if I'm crazy, and the Broncos lost. Well, damn. But yeah, I'm still going Broncos. I'm not silly, but this. I don't know. It's in London. You never know, but I'm going Broncos.
I'm going Broncos. All right, let's go to the Sunday noon slate. We have your Rams traveling to the Ravens. It's hard to not just go Rams here. I'm going
Yeah,
Rams here.
yeah, like yeah. I mean, come on, you just came off a bye. Um, the Texans just put up 40 points, and
there's nothing that says they're going to be any better.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of the Rams, but I mean, I still think this is a good team, but I'm not like over the moon. This is the Super Bowl team, but I mean, come on, you're coming off rest. The Houston of all teams just put up 40 points. Like,
yeah, that offensive juggernaut in Houston.
You can at least get 30. Like, come on, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Jared Verse, and that defensive line. You should at least get 30. At least.
As you said, mini bye. You're coming off a brutal loss, so you know they're just feasted. They're ready to feast. So I like the Rams as well. All right.
Sean McVay should be in his bag in this game.
All right, Cowboys, Panthers. I'm going Cowboys.
This is another one that I was like, I'm not crazy about it. Like I said, Panthers, their only 2 wins have come at home. They do play better at home, but I'm not crazy. I think the Cowboys should go home with this, but this could be a game where I could see them, looking past this game. But I'm still going Cowboys, obviously, and Dak continue to maybe write his MVP candidate.
Man, I would love for Dak to get an MVP. I wouldn't care, but I also would love it. I'm not like a Dak sycophant, so it is what it is. But either way, okay, let's go. Cardinals traveling to the Colts. Look, this is a game where I think in almost any circumstance I would say, you know what? I think the Cardinals especially betting the Cardinals like +7. Like I'd be like, Cardinals are due for a bounce back after that brutal loss last week. This is where they get right. They're playing a team coming off a blowout win. This is a Cardinal smash spot. But, man, I have no faith in this team. You got the head coach punching players out here.
He apologizing.
This is
$100,000.
This is just crazy. Bad. Like, the vibes all around this are just horrific. Yeah. So I am going to go Colts here and not overthink this.
Colts are, after picking this team to be one of the worst teams, I've been on this bandwagon for a few weeks now.
I have a foot on this bandwagon now. Like, at some point, we just got to call it what it is, y'all.
I mean, they had that tough loss versus the Rams,
but they played well in it. Like,
outside of the interceptions.
Well, and A.D. Mitchell just losing his mind.
Yeah, but I think overall, I think this Colts team has proven. I think this team is a playoff contender. I think they've been playing really well. They've been running the ball well. Defense has been looking really, really good, and they blew out the Raiders, and so those starters had some rest coming into this game. So I'm going Colts here. They're at home. They've been 3-0 at home. Daniel Jones has been looking good so far. Like I said, they've been running the ball well, and Luan Maruno has been having this defense looking good. So, yeah, give me the Colts here.
All right, cool. Yeah, and I mean, again, they lost to the Rams. Like, I don't need you to beat the Rams to be a playoff contender. I'm not talking about the Colts being a Super Bowl contender here. You can lose close games to the Rams and still be a really good team. And I think this team is really just slowly proving that that's what they are. So I'm glad to go Colts.
And they could have beat the Rams. Like, they still had a chance.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Seahawks traveling. We had the Bucks go opposite ends of the country up to the Seahawks. Now the Seahawks are doing that, but they're going to Jacksonville. Jacksonville coming off a short week. Seattle coming off a tough loss. Christian, who you got here? I will just say off the rip, I'm going the Seahawks.
You going Seahawks? Yeah. I mean, dude, It was a little like watching that Chiefs games on Monday. I was like, yeah, man, maybe it's just like overhyped. And then and right when they needed it, they were able to get that key turnover, which they have been feasting on. Uh, you know, the through these 5 weeks, and I think that trend is gonna continue. Sam Darnold had like even though he has been, I want to give Sam Darnold his props. I think it has through these first 5 weeks it has looked like, hey, we made the right decision on moving off Geno and bringing Sam Darnold into here. But I think this defense, man, is gonna find a way. And Sam Darnold, he's gonna give it to you. He's throwing 3 interceptions. I think we could see another one against the Jags. So I think they'll get that key turnover that they need. And I think this will probably be another, slugfest. Trevor Lawrence made some decent strides, but still the not getting out of the huddle stuff and, turnovers and all that. But, that was a great win for them. So I don't want to poo-poo the Jags, but I'm still going to take the Jags here. I was kind of back and forth, but nah, I think the Jags will maybe get that key stop there. But that doesn't mean I think the Seahawks are trash. I still think this is a good team. But give me Jacksonville, which is crazy to think. I'd be saying that right now. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, the Seahawks 2-0 on the road. They play well on the road for whatever reason.
Yeah,
they can play on the road. I'm not expecting this to be a blowout or anything. I'm still expecting this to be a good game.
I heard something funny about Trevor Lawrence, missing the clock and not getting out of the huddle.
Dude, it was insane. I'm like, guys, why are we continually snapping the ball with him?
I was listening to said Liam Cohen is doing this on purpose because Liam Cohen can call a timeout. He can call a timeout and save Trevor Lawrence, and he's not doing it. He is just letting the 5-yard penalty come to punish Trevor Lawrence. Which is dude, you need to learn.
I get that. You do need to learn.
I'm not gonna.
Hey, bro.
I'm not gonna, especially in the second half. I'm not gonna use timeouts to save your ass 5 yards because you can't snap the ball when you're supposed to because you won't look at the play clock. And this is what the guy I was listening to said. Liam Cohen is standing next to the ref, arms crossed, watching this clock tick down, and does not do anything about it. He really is just letting Trevor Lawrence.
These timeouts are sometimes
vital.
really, really valuable.
Yeah.
Especially toward the end of these games. And bro, I'm not saving your ass if you don't want to look at the play clock. I'm very quarterback friendly system. We're doing the pre-snap motions and all that, so you can get at least somewhat of a idea of what the defense is doing, and you're not getting the play out Liam Cohen is not, or the offense coordinator who's talking to Trevor Lawrence. I don't think Liam Cohen's calling the plays. So that offense coordinator, you have until that 15-second on the play clock, and then it's just you out there, and you were at home. So noise was not an issue for you there. You got to be more locked in. So
I agree.
Still going Jags, though. Still going Jags.
I bet. All right, let's talk. We get the Tua Herbert Bowl. Let's go. The battle of two 2020 quarterbacks. Man, I know this is a sensitive subject for you with Herbert. I'll let you go first. Who you got here?
Don't get me wrong. I would love for Justin Herbert to be our quarterback, but we'd have we'd be 3-4 or whatever, maybe 4-3. Yeah, give me the Chargers here. I have seen through these 5 weeks that we bring the most pressure, and we're still not getting home. Our first round pick defensive tackle is just getting bullied by the Panthers this past weekend, and it just hasn't been great for him. I know he's a defensive tackle. We weren't expecting him to be this big pass rusher. We were expecting him to be like this run stuffer, and it is not come to pass here. So yeah, I'm taking the Chargers, but man, if y'all lose, Chargers lose to the Dolphins on the road.
Ooh,
I know
yeah.
they've been having issues offensive on the offensive line, but you gotta bring this one home, dog. You were the better.
Well, especially against, no offense, but that defensive line is not the strongest unit. Like, it's got guys. I do like your defensive line, honestly, but your secondary
on paper it's good.
Yeah, but
on paper this should be a solid unit, but they have just not gotten pressure.
I will go Chargers, but
yeah.
If again, as you said, if we're sitting here a week from now or even a few days from now and we're talking about the Chargers losing to the Dolphins, I'm going to feel really good about my pick for the Chargers to miss the playoffs all of a sudden. 3 straight wins, 3 straight losses against some teams that you should have won. The Giants. I mean,
it's like
if you want to say the Commanders are good, fine. But like if you lose this, you're like you should be 5-1, dude, and you're 3-3.
Dude, you're sitting here. The Chiefs just dropped one to the Jags. They have potential to lose this Sunday night against the Lions. Like, they're trying, like, you have this division in your grasp, and you're just letting it slip. Because eventually the Chiefs are going to catch up to you.
The difference in this division right now is literally that game, that Week 1 game.
That Week 1 Brazil game.
That's the difference in the division right now. So, I mean, the Chargers, that margin for error, slowly slipping. All right, let's talk Steelers hosting the Browns. I made my opinion on this game very clear. I'm going Steelers over the Browns.
Yeah, give me the Steelers as well. You know, they're an older team, so that bye week came at a right time, and you know, also because they came from Ireland, so that was really good for them. I think the defense has been playing a lot better. They're getting a week, like, all around great for them. You know, they're starting to, I think they started to get a little running game going there, and I think DK Metcalf has been great for them. So yeah, give me the Steelers here.
All right,
and they'll be crazy.
New England traveling to New Orleans. Fun game, kind of interesting game. I'm gonna go Saints for the upset.
Ooh, I want to go. I am so close on. Man. I'll go Patriots. Like, I know they're coming off an emotional win versus the Bills there, but I mean, Mike Vrabel, I think, is a good coach. They are 2-0 on the road right now. Jags. Adam Schefter just came out with an alert. Jags are trading cornerback Greg Newsome and the Jets. Oh, the Jets are in this trade. Okay, and the Jets 2026. Oh, from the Browns. The Browns had the Jets 2026.
Oh wow, Jags got Greg Newsome. Yeah, I see that. Browns get Tyson
Campbell and the Eagles 7th round pick.
Okay, so this is a bunch of different trades. Wow, Greg Newsome. That honestly,
I like that.
That's a really good pickup for them.
They needed some quarterback help.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna keep my Seattle pick, but that's interesting. That's a really good pickup for them.
Still sticking with the Jags. And for this one, yeah, give me the Patriots. All
right, cool. All right, let's go Tennessee traveling to Vegas. I'm going to go Vegas, as I made clear in my best bets.
Where's I was like, where's this game? Yeah, give me the Raiders too. They're at home. They should get this fixed because, as Cam Ward said, Titans ass. They ass.
All right, this game, honestly, I'm very excited about this game, actually. We have the 49ers traveling cross-country to play the Bucs.
This is a good game.
It is a good game. It is a very good game. This could be a playoff matchup. Both teams are 4-1, so I mean, it feels like both teams are definitely heading towards the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Mac Jones will be Mac Jones.
Brock Purdy is still missing practice, but Mac Jones is also banged up, so that's interesting. But I'm gonna go Bucs here. I think the Bucs are the better team. I think they're getting healthier. The 49ers are still working through some stuff. They are coming off a great win against the Rams, despite half their team being out. But like, they're not getting any pressure without Nick Bosa, and without Nick Bosa, Baker Mayfield. he's just going to drop back and continue to do what he has been doing all year long. Emeka Egbuka is going to be fantastic as he is, and this Bucs team is. The Bucs team is finally working through, like, they had a rough month with injuries. They are now on the outs. They are on the other side of that for the most part, with a lot of guys starting to come back. So I like the Bucs here.
I think I'm gonna go 49ers.
Oh no! All right, bet. Okay,
but again, I think this Bucs team is really good. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong.
All right, This one is very tough for us. Bengals traveling to the Packers. I'm thinking because we're going to spend a lot of time on it, I think we skip it and come back to it.
Every time we do this bit.
Whoa, what is that? That's not real. We'll just have to test it out again.
No, I don't know.
We'll just have to test it out again.
We'll just have to test it out.
Yeah, and if the Packers lose, that's crazy. Oh no, what are we gonna do? All right, yeah, we'll come back to it. Let's go Sunday Night Football.
Sunday
night. Lions Chiefs. What a game. I'm very excited. This not a lot of great games this week, but this game.
This is one of them.
Makes it all worth it. This game makes it all worth it. It's a shame we're going to be recording while this is going on.
We'll have it on in the background.
I'll be watching, yeah. But I'm going to go Chiefs as per my picks. But, man, the Lions, good game. I just want a good game here. And boy, if the Chiefs lose, chaos. Utter chaos. Utter chaos.
Crazy. I'll take Chiefs.
All right, bet. This can't be real. I'm sorry. I'm focusing up. I'm stupid. What am I saying? All right, let's go to the Monday night doubleheader here. We have the Bills and the Falcons. I'm gonna go Bills here.
Bills.
I don't know. This game is giving me weird vibes.
The Bills Falcons?
Yeah, I'm getting
really. I think they'll
weird vibes from it.
I think they'll blow the Falcons out.
I wanted to pick the Bills as one of my best bets, but I just couldn't convince myself because I do think the Falcons are coming off a bye, and the Bills don't have a great defense. So I was.
Oh yeah, Bijan. Yeah, but I think the Bills got it. They got it.
All right, bet. Here we go. Let's go. Our final Monday night game. The rematch of rematches. The Bears and the Commanders.
Oh yeah, the Fail Mary
from the Fail Mary. Oh man,
this changed the Bears season. That changed their trajectory.
Totally did change the Bears season.
Oh man. Oh okay.
I remember we were talking about after that happened. We were like, this could just change the way this whole team goes. Like now, like they could, and then it like when I was saying it, when I was hearing it, it felt almost silly to say. It was like, really, are they really about to just lose every game now because of this Hail Mary? Like, come on, like, is that? And then they did, and they did, and they just lost and lost.
They're gonna talk about this during the broadcast. Dude.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be funny. They're gonna bring this up. I'm
going Bears.
I have no strong
Bears.
I have no strong opinions either or. Commanders, sure. No conviction.
I bet. All right. That's it. We're done. Oh, we got to pick that one other game. We got to return to it. I'll go with my gut and go the Packers.
Yeah, same. Going with my gut here.
Something tells me.
Something just.
For the upset, we'll go the Packers. All right.
Yeah.
That's it, everybody. We're going to let y'all go. Thanks for rocking with us. Until next time, we'll catch y'all Monday morning with our recap of Week 6. Take care. We love you. We cherish you. Stay safe. Follow us. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We're on X. We're on your favorite podcasting app. We come out with episodes weekly. We try to not coming out and not been as consistent on the daily content front, but we still come out with content very regularly. Going to get back to the daily content grind. Until next time, though, take it easy. Take it sleazy.
See you.
Bye.
Peace.